Welcome back everyone to the Hello World Guide. This is episode number 9 if I'm not wrong of the bonus Unreal Engine beginner series, that bonus thing that we were doing. And in this video we are finally going to get to our animation and stuff. So now in this video what I actually want to do is I want to basically use this website, which is it's essentially a website but it's kind of really awesome. It's called Mixamo, and what basically it does is that it has basically like a lot of characters and a lot of animations that you can apply to those characters that you can use for in your game or anything else for completely free. So now we are going to start off by opening up the website. You can see the link here, and in here you just need to say sign up if you have not created an account, and I'm just going to choose login and just log into your account whatever you have. Alright, so once you have logged in, it should start loading the actual interface of the software, and in here you can basically see that we have got like this. Okay, so you can see that in this side we have got a bunch of different animations, and in this side we have got a preview of our animations, and for some reason I've got this massive thing selected right now. I'm not quite sure why it is like this, but okay, so you can see these are some of the assets, and by the way you can see this is characters, and you can choose these were animations, and if you choose characters then that would basically make it so that you have got like all of the characters that are available to you. Now in here you can see that there are some really awesome characters in here. I mean, there are not like a lot, not a ton, but there are still some pretty good characters that you can use inside of your game. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. And in here you can choose a bunch of different characters that you actually want to use for your enemy, but I think the one that I would really like is using some kind of you might want to use some kind of technological character, because our game is naturally set in that kind of setting. So if I go to the second page, let me see. You can see there are a bunch of different you should get robots and stuff as well. You can obviously use something other if you like, but you can just go down here and try to search for one character that looks good enough and you like it. I'm going to go to the last page and see if there is anything better. Okay, you can see this is basically a robot completely made of plastic, it seems. I'm going to go back to the first page, and actually I'm going to you can choose, I'm going to actually choose this whatever this is by whatever the name is. Okay, so I'm going to basically choose this character because I think it looks pretty good and matches with the sci-fi look of our game. So just select that character and it should start loading it, and you can now go to the animations pack. Now in here what you can do is you can basically add whatever animation you want here. So I'm going to go under search and I'm going to choose combat animations, because our basically, so you need to have different animations for the different things that your character is going to do. And our character basically has an idle state, a running state, and a attack state, which is basically it. So first it's just standing where it is, wherever we put it, and the second thing is that it is running around and chasing the player, and the third thing is that it is basically attacking the player. So for attacking we want to have some kind of cool attacking animation here that looks good enough. You can basically go down here and try to choose one that you like. So there are a bunch of here that are related to guns, but we want a normal one, not something like that. So I'm going to choose something like punch. Let me just search for that. We have got this punching here, we have got this punching, we have got a cross punch, and we have got an elbow punching one. We have got a bunch of different things actually here. But you can choose whatever you want, by the way, but I think that this one looks quite interesting for me. Let's try that out. You can just select an animation and that would automatically apply on this character, and you can see there are a bunch of things here. You can change the direction if you want to, if you want the enemy to like attack differently, but I'm going to put it just to reset, to put it back where it was before. And we have got a trim option here, just leave it as that. And character arm space basically determines the amount of space the character has between its arms. You can increase that and it looks like this now, I guess, which is not so awesome. Okay, I changed the overdrive, which is the speed, by the way. I'm going to choose a character, and you can see that looks really bad, and if I make it 0 then that looks really terrible as well. So I'm going to keep it at 50. And by the way, this is violence, and if I decrease this, you can see these are extra ones. You can see that this does not look like that, but if I increase it to 100 then that looks extremely sharp. So yeah, you can see that. But I'm going to actually reset everything to 50, and now we want to actually do this animation. So this is a pretty cool animation. Now once you have actually had a character an animation that you like, just choose download and download that animation. Alright, so I have downloaded this inside of my folder, the main game folder, and I've just downloaded it with the default settings. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these filters, and now I'm going to search for walking. Okay, and you can see we have got a different kind of walking, different types of walking here, but I'm going to choose running because our player is not really walking, it's running. So I'm going to just choose running, and you can see that you've got a bunch of different animations, and I think this one looks pretty cool. So I'm going to select this one, and by the way, make sure that you choose in place so that it does not like keep going forward and it stays at a single place, and that looks pretty awesome. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just download it and download it with the default settings. So yeah, you don't need to like change any of these, just default them, download them with the default settings. And now for the final thing, I'm just going to choose the idle animation. So just search for idle, and once it actually appears, the results, you can see we have got a different kind of idols here, many different kinds of idols. The one you can choose like whichever obviously you want from these, but let me see if there is any something like good. Yeah, let's choose this mutant idol because that looks, I think, kind of interesting. So I'm going to select this mutant idol, and let's see, mutant old man. Okay, it's taking a little bit of time to load, but just select this and wait for a little while it actually loads this, and it's not doing that for some reason. Alright, let's just wait. I think there's a issue with my network connection. Okay, so it works now, and you can see this idol looks pretty good, and I'm going to download this as well. So in this video I basically showed you how to use Mixamo to choose characters and download animations, and in the next video, in the following videos, what we are going to do is we are going to in the next video we will actually implement these animations inside of our Unreal Engine with the skeleton and everything. So by the way, I'm going to just review the settings now before I end. The format is supposed to be FBX binary. You can choose others, but just choose FBX binary, and choose with skin, and make sure that you choose 30 frames per second and no keyframe reduction. So I'm going to just go ahead and hit download, and I downloaded this one as well. So yeah, in the next video I'll see you, and in that video we'll actually implement this inside of Unreal Engine. Make sure to like and subscribe, and bye.